Dallas-Fort Worth airport. I'm here for 6 hours, I think. I've just made it to my gate. I had to like go to a whole different terminal and like take the tram and everything. What the hell? That's like a robot. What the fuck? The airport's really cute, but there's not really anything here. So I might go to a different terminal or like keep walking upwards because this is like the very end of the terminal. So I might walk closer up and see if there's some food options, or just like a nice place to set up shop for a few hours. But yeah, welcome to my Costa Rica travel vlog. I've got my day pack in front and then my 40 liter in the back. So I probably look insane walking around right now, but it is what it is. I actually really love it because I don't have to roll anything around, and I can just walk. I'll give you guys an update when I do something. Okay guys, I got to the hostel at like midnight-ish, close to midnight, and then basically just went straight to bed. And then woke up to a cat on my bed. So, little tip, if you like cats, stay at the Stray Cat Hostel. Only downside was that when the driver dropped me off last night, I was like, thank you so much. And he was like, be careful, this is a dangerous neighborhood. And I was like, oh, okay. Did not get that vibe from the reviews on Hostel World, but it is right next to the bus station, so that, and it was hella cheap, so I don't care. Map says that I'm about 300 meters away. It's like a 4-minute walk away from the bus station. And then I'm gonna try to buy a ticket for the 10 a.m. bus to Puerto Viejo. It's a direct bus, so it should be pretty easy. And then people recommended to get to the station and try to buy the ticket like 30 to 40 minutes before the time, just to make sure that you do have a ticket. I'll be getting the bus station a little over 30 minutes before my time, so hopefully that guarantees me a ticket and there's no issues. It's very quiet right now. The streets are very quiet, but again, I think that's because this is a sketchy area, so oh well. I'm not gonna lie, it did not feel like a foreign country right up until I got to this like neighborhood right where the hostel was. Like the highway areas are very developed. Kind of just reminded me of Oakland, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm gonna get my ticket and get on the bus. I've arrived, I don't know. I'm here in Puerto Viejo now. It's huge, like it's actual town, and it's very Caribbean. I'm trying to find my hostel now. Basically, my eSIM completely stopped working once I left San Jose. Like in between San Jose and Limon, we went into like the jungle, the rainforest or whatever, and my service went out, and I was like, okay, well, the rainforest, of course the service is gonna go out. And then it just never turned back on. And it still won't work. Even though I've like reset my phone and turned my eSIM on and off, and like it still won't work. I didn't get the address, but the coordinates are loading from my confirmation email with the hostel, and obviously my phone directions work, so I'm just literally walking in the direction of the dot and hoping that I find it. But I'm probably gonna have to buy another eSIM, which is really annoying. So, oh my god, another cat! So yeah, note to self, don't get airlow. There's so many cats. So many cats. Just wandering towards the dot on my map and hoping that I can find it. So I'll update you guys if I find it or not. I was low-key MIA for a bit. That's my bad. I checked into the hostel, which I'll record a video of it at some point, and then I ended up talking with these two sisters who are traveling. They're going to be in Costa Rica for about a week, and then they're going to Guatemala. We ended up getting dinner together and then just like walking around the town for a bit. And then this morning, woke up super early and we went and tried to catch the sunrise. There wasn't really a sunrise to watch. The clouds were too heavy. It was still really pretty, so did that, and then I came back to the hostel and fell asleep. And they're driving to La Fortuna today. I would go with them, but I feel like I should spend... Oh my god, look at this gecko, bro. Hello. Look at it. So cute. There's this one bakery that the sisters that I met recommended to me. They said everyone was saying that it was really good. I'm probably gonna walk over there and get some breakfast. And then I have all my beach stuff with me, so I'll probably just go straight to the beach afterwards. I also feel like I should do some shopping because I don't really have a lot of bags. Like I literally just have my backpack. Oh, so pretty. And it's actually so sunny today, which is amazing. Yesterday it was cloudy basically all day. So the fact that it's nice and sunny and clear here, that is a cute shop. I would have recorded breakfast, but I came in on my own, obviously, and they sat me with this giant group of German girls. There was like 5 German girls, and I tried to introduce myself and say, you know, hey, my name's Emma, how are you? Like, you know, what's your names? They just like said their names, and I was like, nice to meet you. And then they just like completely ignored me and went back to talking to each other. I guess it's just a reminder that like you're not gonna make friends with everyone that you come across and everyone that you meet. Luckily, I have my own company, so it's fine. I'm gonna go back and take a look at those markets and see if I can get some sort of like beach bag. Day here in Puerto Viejo, and my shuttle to take me to La Fortuna should be here within the next 15 to 30 minutes. I feel like I've done pretty much all there is to do here. I haven't been anywhere else in Costa Rica, so it's hard to compare, but it's very much like reggae, chill, beach, that kind of vibe. so good if you want something chill. But I'm ready for some adventure. I stayed at Casa Walaba. It also says it on my wristband here. And honestly would highly recommend this hostel. They do an event every single night and people tend to be very social, so it's generally pretty easy to just go up and talk to people. I will say, I don't know if this is the hostel or Puerto Viejo or Costa Rica in general, but there is a good amount of Spanish-speaking people, like Spanish is their first language, and some people that only speak Spanish and no English. Something that I found in my research, like online, was that Central and South America tends to have slightly older backpackers compared to, say, Southeast Asia or Europe. I met a handful of people that were in their late 20s or early to mid 30s. Still great people to talk to and get along with, but it is a bit harder to connect when they're not closer to your age. It's interesting to talk to different people and hear their stories and their own personal reasons for traveling. And I've met people from literally everywhere except for Asia and Antarctica, but people from Australia, from all around Europe, other places in Latin America. Honestly, everyone has been so nice and welcoming and kind. But yeah, so shuttle should be here any minute. I'll be headed to La Fortuna, where I'll be doing a lot more adventure-y kind of things. So far the trip is going really well. The one major downside is probably the humidity. Like, my hair is never dry. It's never dry. Either I took a shower and it's air drying, or it's sweaty from the humidity. Like, it literally never fully dries. So that's just something to keep in mind, is like, your hair is not gonna look great. On to the next location.